this week coming up. Our guys got a dose of what playoff atmosphere was like. We need to continue to get better so we respond better the next time out. So, any questions?
Could you be specific about what happened to Baker's hand?
Just a contusion right now, a bruise.
And do you think that affected the way he threw it in the second half?
I don't think so. I think Baker's fine.
So was he X-rayed at halftime, Freddie?
It was.
Hey, Freddie, you guys got out to such a strong start. What do you think changed?
I think they, we held the ball for, they had 3 possessions in the first half. We played the tight game that we wanted to play in the first half. We didn't convert one time down in the red zone. We had to kick a field goal. And then 2 other times later in the game, we were down there and should have got touchdowns out of it. So that was really the difference in the game from the standpoint, from an offensive perspective. But, I told our guys all 3 phases could have done something to prevent that or change the outcome of the game. We've got to realize when we're in the moment to make a difference and make a difference in the game and then put it behind us and then move on to the next play.
In terms of having them right where you wanted them, did you notice how quiet the stadium was when you were up at 10-0 and were close to making the defensive stop?
Yeah, definitely. I think we were up 10-0 and they were in 3rd down and they hit a long pass where they had a free play. We can't do that. We've got to maintain our composure and get a stop, get off the field, and then offensively we've got to do something when we get it back. And then when we have a chance to pin them deep, we pin them deep and then keep them down there. And then when we have a kickoff back to us, we field the kickoff correctly and get us out so we have a chance to do something with it before the half. Those are bad sequences of plays that we can't have. Lapses of judgment, concentration, and focus. And we need to finish the half at that moment. I don't know what the play count was, but they had 3 possessions. So they had 10 points out of 3 possessions. We kept the ball for 20-something minutes in the first half, I think. We played the game we wanted to play. We just need to finish some of those drives, make the plays when they're down there, and we're down there in position to make the plays, protect. We need to do a better job of protecting down there, and that's the ball game. When you play games like that, you have to make sure you're very efficient with those things.
It seemed that you guys missed Demarius Randall back there. Could you explain why he wasn't here?
Well, middle safety's not going to do any help with. They threw the ball down the middle of the field one time, and Redwine was there and made a good play on the ball and got the ball out. Middle field safety's not making those plays on the sideline. They're throwing at our corners.
But could you explain though why?
That's between Demarius and I.
Freddie, the playoff hopes took a huge blow today. What's your message to the guys, and how do you move forward from that?
We're trying to go 1-0 this week. We'll let all the numbers and all that kind of stuff work itself out in the end. We're going to try to go 1-0 this week. We're not going to change our approach and how we're preparing and how we're playing.
Freddie, do you think there is something to a team just knowing how to win? And if so, especially in atmospheres like this, and if so, what does that mean? How do you show that?
I think, a lot of it's just gaining that experience, of understanding. You can talk about what you're walking into as till you're blue in the face, but until you experience. And I think we handled that good by the way we started the game. We just need to make sure we continue that during the course of the game.
I just seem to have a lot of time to throw all day. Was it hard for you with the personnel you have now to be aggressive with your pass rush? Do you have to play more of a vanilla scheme right now from the standpoint that he had a lot of time to throw?
No, I think we just need to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing with our rush lanes. He got out of there a couple times on scrambles. And then we need to make sure we're covering the guys we're supposed to cover. We're looking at the things we're supposed to be looking at, and then get the pressure and get him down when we can.
Do you think the tackling, seemed like the tackling was pretty efficient during this winning streak? Do you think it took a step back today?
I think there was a lot of yards after contact that we need to get corrected, and we'll work on that this week.
When you talk about bad sequences, Freddie, what do you think happened after Terrence got the interception? You guys go 3 and out, and you stop him you hit him at the 1. They're able to run a bunch of time off and get out of there.
Yeah, they, that was not a good sequence. Again, we've got to recognize those moments or game-changing moments. They've got the ball at the half-yard line coming out. They need to punt from down there. And we understand that, and we get better at it moving forward.
Sorry, you guys really asserted yourself early from a physical standpoint. You had control of the game, as you mentioned with the plays and the time of possession. Why were you guys unable to regain that physical momentum that you had? It seemed like Pittsburgh late in the first half took control, and then that was it.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I think they made more plays than us down the stretch. I think that's what it comes down to. I think they got after us up front a little bit. And I think we need to match that intensity and continue moving forward with that same intensity we started the game with. We have to be able to carry that through the whole game and not just in short spurts. And I think that's a good learning experience for us today moving forward.
Couple more?
Can you explain what happened Friday with the T-shirt?
I mean, listen, the T-shirt didn't have anything to do with us at the -1 moving out. I wore a T-shirt. I wore a jacket with it. My daughters wanted me to wear the shirt, and I'd wear it again. I put a jacket on, I covered it up, I took a picture with a fan. That was as simple as that, T-shirt didn't cause us to give up 40-yard passes, and we were ready to play. That's the only thing people need to be concerned about. We were ready to play.
Hey, Freddie, after the kickoff toward the end of the first half, were you content to let the clock run out and then look like Kareem might have talked you into taking time out there after he had a couple runs?
After we popped the one run, focus kind of changes. We get the kickoff down there inside the 5 or wherever it was, and we pop one of the runs after the 12. We pop another one, and then we were able to take a time out and take a shot at it, and actually had a shot to to do something there at the end to Odell.
That was the first time you've seen Baker throwing with the club. You don't think it had anything to do with the second half?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Freddie, I think Odell had, 6 targets, 3 catches, 29 yards, something like that. Was there anything more you guys could have done to try to get him more involved?
I try to call plays at work, try to call plays to get them open, try to call plays to move the ball. I think we played the type of game that we needed to play to come in here and win. 30 of their 38 sacks happened at home, so you couldn't get into a deal where you were dropping back and throwing the ball without protecting those edges. And then when you start struggling a little bit inside, then I don't know really what you do with that. So you've got to be able to continue to run the ball.
When you say
talked about
Baker,
them hitting some things on your corners today, do you feel good about your corners normally in those situations? Do you think you guys could have made some more plays there?
Well, I think we need to continue to work and strive to attacking the football, competing on the football, getting the ball out. Some of those things, we work on that on an everyday basis in our drills and during practice, and we'll continue moving forward and get better at it.
when you say Baker
Last
only
one
has
here.
a bruise on his hand, are there more tests to come, and is there a chance it could be something worse?
Yeah, that's all I got right now on that.
And Freddie, just big picture on this. Have you felt at any time this year that any of the outside stuff, any talking about anything or any whatever, has had an impact on this team's performance in a game? Or no?
No, I do not. I do not think that at all.
All right,